Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Lyning, Horst Lyning. I'm the master taster of Whisky.com. And today we have a Swedish single malt whiskey here on my cask. It carries no age statement, it's uncolored, and it's from the distillery Mackmyra. That one is situated north of Stockholm at the small town of Gävle. And it's called the Gravity Distillery because in the start all ingredients are pumped up to the very top of an 8-story building, and then following the gravity it goes down through the process and the casks are filled very much at ground level. This one is a very, very special bottling. It's the bottling of 2018 called Vinterglöd. It's priced around 60 euros, dollars, pounds, and it contains whiskies of several different casks. The first maturation is typically done in ex-bourbon casks for, several years, and then there is in first fill and second fill ex-bourbon casks, and then it's filled for a further finishing period in Swedish oak 100-liter casks. Second fill, Oloroso sherry cask, 128 liters. First fill, that's very small. Then in American oak, virgin oak, 128 liters, first fill. And then Glöggvin. Glöggvin is some, heated and spiced wine you typically have at a Christmas market, hot in your mug. Yeah, this is very aromatic. And those casks have 100 to 128 liters, our first fill. And finally, Pedro Jimenez sherry cask, 200 liters, virgin. So this is a bunch of casks filled together to bring this limited edition. And the master distiller, Angela Dorazio, has very good contacts into the wine industry. And from there, she always gets very interesting casks. And from year to year, the special bottlings are done from several casks. And the typical way is mature in bigger casks, finish in smaller casks. This brings fast results. Yeah, that's it. Typically, it's uncolored. It's 46.1 ABV. This is the standard ABV of Mackmyra, and the cork is from plastic, and that's good. Why? Well, I talked to a lot of smaller distilleries last year, and they all said they have problems with corks because the southern European countries which provide the corks typically give the bad ones to the small distilleries because they have no choice. And then they have their problem, and we as customers have them as well too. Yeah, there's a full complex immediate aroma showing the 46% ABV or 46.1, and there's sweet jam, candied orange peel, sweet resins, and those, spiced wine aroma, some vanilla, butterscotch, and some oakiness coming up in the back. Yeah. A lot of vanilla and caramel showing through, which I did not have in the first sip, which now shows through very intense. Yeah, the upcoming taste, there is some spiciness already there from the different oak casks. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The alcohol really shows an edge, and this is in contrast to older whiskies which have the same amount of aromas sucked in from the cask as these small casks deliver to the whiskey, but the alcohol is still a little sharper than the alcohol in older whiskies, where some subtractive maturation takes place and takes out the sharpness of the alcohol, so that it's typically not tasteable or smellable in older whiskies. This one might be younger. There's no metallic youthness, so the quality of the raw spirit is really good, and the Gravity Distillery is one of the tidiest, most sophisticated, best maintained distillery I've ever seen in my life. That's a gem, a modern technical gem with a hard piece of Scottish copper pot stills. Wonderfully made. Yeah. The aftertaste shows some spiciness, a little dark chocolate, a hint of bitterness. Yeah. All that virgin casks show some bitterness. The tannins immediately coming out of the walls of the casks, showing some bitterness. Really, really intense. Going over to espresso. Not only cappuccino. No, it's more intense. It's a little bitterness of espresso. The aftertaste is long, spicy, and showing a little bit of fruitiness from the sweet jam and the candied orange peel. Yeah. So again, I had some of the Mackmyra whiskies already. Again, very well blended together from the casks of Mackmyra, so it's still a single malt whiskey, and very well done with the availability of only younger malts. The distillery was erected in 2011. I think the first raw whiskey came out in 2012 or 2013. 12, I think. Yeah, probably around that. So we're 5.5 or 6 years into production, and this will be around the age of this whiskey, I believe. I do not know it exactly. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned, there's more to come, and give me your thumbs up if you like this video.